You know, wrestling fans, guys, WrestleMania 36 Night 2 just got over. WrestleMania 36 Night 2 just got over, and honestly, the two biggest things that happened tonight was the opening matchup in which Charlotte Flair was victorious and is now going to NXT, and the Firefly Funhouse matchup, which was absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. I would like to say that Drew McIntyre winning the WWE Championship was one of the most important things on the WrestleMania card. That Drew McIntyre beating Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship in the main event, the last matchup of WrestleMania Night 2 was one of the biggest things that happened at WrestleMania this year. I would like to say that. But when WWE books this matchup as a longer version of Goldberg versus Braun Strowman, it takes everything, but everything, out of the match, and I just don't care. Now, you all might think differently because you don't like Brock Lesnar holding on to a championship belt, and you don't like Brock Lesnar being around all that much, but I don't care. This, to me, without anybody in attendance, makes it not a crowning achievement for Drew McIntyre. This, to me, made his win very watered down, because both men are very capable of carrying on a very good matchup. A very good match. Very poor. Absolutely poor main event for WrestleMania. They should have had the Firefly Funhouse match in the main event of WrestleMania 36 Night 2. Just like they had the Boneyard match in the main event of WrestleMania 36 Night 1. They should have. I'm telling you, wrestling fans, the Firefly Funhouse match was awesome. Absolutely fantastic. That match went through all different types of phases. Started out in the house that Bray Wyatt is always in. Then it went to the ring, and then went through the transformations of where John Cena's character went to. Then it went to WCW Nitro, and Bray Wyatt played off of Eric Bischoff's character. All different types of things. Finally, poof! What happens? You see the Thing take out John Cena. 1, 2, and 3, and you have Bray Wyatt victorious. But all the different types of things that happen, and then all of a sudden, and throughout the entire thing, you have the rabbit, and you have all different types of things happening. And of course, then you have the Saturday night's main event promo and the intro going on, and you have the steel blue bars, the steel cage going on with Bray Wyatt and John Cena cutting promos. It was great. That should have been the main event. I guarantee that matchup gets good reviews, just like the Boneyard match did. Why that didn't get the last match, I have no idea. Outside of Brock Lesnar probably stating, I want the main event of WrestleMania. I don't know. You all let me know what you're thinking about all this in the comments below, wrestling fans. Now, moving on with the rest of the show. Charlotte took on Rhea Ripley. Another thing that I said kind of was a really good thing that happened tonight. At least it was a good matchup. Okay, it was a very good match. Drug in the audience there for a good part of the first hour of WrestleMania. Wrestling fans, Charlotte won the NXT Championship for one reason and one reason at all. One reason only. To try to bring in some ratings on Wednesday nights. That's it. That's it. Wrestling fans, will it work? Remains to be seen. I really don't care. Doesn't bother me a bit. Charlotte's the new NXT champion in the WWE. Now, I was a little surprised, though, wrestling fans. Speaking of championship matches, let's dive into the Street Profits taking on Austin Fury and Angel Garza. A match that should have gotten a little bit more time. They could have taken some of the time off of Edge and Randy Orton, which was an alright match, but it was slow. Very slow paced. I understand Edge has not been inside the squared circle in 9 years, and you can't do a ton of work with him. Major work with him, since he hasn't been in the ring in 9 years, and it's a last man standing matchup. And I don't know exactly, what they have to work with down in the Performance Center either. It's not like you're dealing with like one of the major arenas, that they have all across the country. You're dealing with, the Performance Center that they train their wrestlers in. So it's a little bit different, so maybe that's why the match was a little bit slow too. I'm not 100% sure. Now, Street Profits and Angel Garza and Austin Fury, they could have gotten a little bit more time. That match was over and done just like that. They did have some good spots, but it was short, sweet to a point. And of course, the Street Profits, victorious at WrestleMania. Outside of that, you had the Fatal 5-Way contest for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Not a surprise here to me that Bayley picked up the victory. Bayley, every time WWE puts on one of these big Fatal 5, Fatal 6, however many women is in the match, especially at WrestleMania, 9 times out of 10, the champion's going to retain. That's what happened here, wrestling fans. Champion retained. Okay? I enjoyed the match kind of for what it was. I kind of wish that, Sasha Banks would have turned on Bayley, and they could have started a rivalry, Sasha Banks versus Bayley, for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I don't want to see Lacey Evans taking on Bayley again. Looks like that's the route we're going to see. More than likely. Either that or on SmackDown we're going to see Sasha Banks turn on Bayley, for the SmackDown after WrestleMania. We'll have to wait and see what happens this coming Friday. But who knows? Anything can happen. Now, wrestling fans, outside of that, I'm going to be honest with you. There was some other stuff that happened, but not a lot that really captured all of our attentions that's really worth a ton of talking about. Almighty cringely took on Aleister Black. Does anybody out there care about Aleister Black taking on Bobby Lashley? The biggest thing that came out of that is Bobby Lashley and Lana are starting to show a little bit of friction because Lana doesn't like losers. And Lashley got squashed. Pretty much. We all knew he was going to lose tonight, and that's exactly what happened, wrestling fans. Exactly. Aleister Black, victorious at WrestleMania. One of these matches that, quite frankly, I got up and went and got something to eat. Because it wasn't worth watching. And outside of that, I mean, really, not a lot to invest a lot of time into talking about. I mean, it just isn't. If I missed anything that is really worth a lot of time talking about, let me know in the comments below. Okay? Edge and Randy Orton's matchup. Very long, but I'm glad Edge won, and hopefully we see Edge more often now. I hope he's training, and I hope that he has some more matches in WWE. It's not one of those one and done, but he wins with a concerto tonight at WrestleMania. But outside of that, nothing really that happened. And honestly, like I said, Cena, Wyatt should have went on last. But I'm getting out of here, wrestling fans. This has been your WrestleMania 36 Night 2 review. Each and every one of you let me know down in the comments below if it was worth having 2 nights of WrestleMania. Let me know. Let me know what you thought about WrestleMania and everything about wrestling down in the comments below. And don't forget to become a subscriber and all that good stuff. And until I see you tomorrow for my Raw review, this is Webby. And don't forget to go back and check anything you missed. And I'll catch you all on the other side. Talk to you later.